I mean, it just moves it differently every time. So now it's like, puts me in the bottom third of the screen. What's going on here? Whatever, it's good enough. How's it going, everybody? What's happening? So, we talked about this on Twitter. We tweeted it out and all that, but regrettably, there will not be a Mega 64 podcast tonight. We had a lot of issues with the streaming computer and all of that. I think it needs like a new cooling system, stuff like that. So we're gonna get it fixed. This camera's driving me nuts, guys. It's driving me insane. I don't know what's going on every time. It crops me different. I didn't adjust it. I didn't touch it. Anyway, okay. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Anyway, there is a criminal heat wave happening in San Diego right now. I don't know if everyone's aware of it. For us, I mean, things are pretty neutral here. San Diego is wonderful for that. It's not that cold. It's, you know, it could get hot, but, you know, if it gets hot, what is it, 90 degrees? It's bad, but it's doable. It is straight up like 110. In some places, 114. Like, I've never seen anything. Personally, in my neck of the woods, I've never encountered this. It's unbelievable. So, I'm gonna, so the podcast setup was already not working. We're gonna get it fixed. But it was also, it's also incredibly hot, and there was honestly, a lot of places are closed. Like, or, you know, you can't go outside and stuff. So we weren't able to do any of that. We're working on other stuff, but I thought I could still stream a game from my own home. I got the AC going, but even with that, it's still kind of warm. Anyway, so I thought I would stream this Avengers game because personally, I feel like I don't know anybody else who got this game. I really wanted to play it for the podcast and talk about it for the podcast. Obviously, that's not happening tonight. But I don't know anyone playing, you know, everyone I know is playing Tony Hawk or something like that. This game has done something hilarious every 5 minutes. Say whatever you want about it. I know there's a lot of opinions about it. But there's been something goofy in every scene that I've died laughing. I posted a clip on Twitter last night where these QTEs happen and the game just stops. Like, if you don't press the button, it's not like, oh no, you know, you died. It's like da-da-da-da. Oh, I just pressed the button? Okay. So anyway, I posted that. I had another clip I wanted to post, and it's killing me that I didn't get it. But I had the PS4, something happened. Like, I couldn't, it didn't save the clip. But I was playing as her, and I jumped for a ladder and fell, and the load time was so long I couldn't believe it. Seriously, I went, ah! And it was like a minute and a half load to get her back, and then I jumped and missed it again. Ah! It was the longest load time I can remember in this generation, and so I wanted to post that whole clip, but I dumped it for some reason. I've had a lot of issues with this game. There's been a lot of bugs, a lot of the game crashing. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm confused by, and hopefully you guys can clue me in, when I started this game, it was all the Avengers on this screen. But 90% of what I've played, I've been this chick here, Miss Kamala Harris, or whatever her name is. I'm not familiar, and I guess she's one of the Inhumans. I know about the Inhumans. But, like, I've been her almost the whole game, so, like, is this an Inhumans game, or is this the Avenger? You know what I mean? Like, I'm honestly not understanding. So, I guess what it's probably going to be is I'm her, and I'm trying to, like, she's an Avengers fan. I don't understand. I guess I'm lost. I thought I would be the event, because there was a moment I got to play as all the Avengers, and it was badass. But like so far, that's been a cameo. I've only been her, and I don't really understand. I heard this game is very long. Oh no, is it really? Is it really? Okay, so we're gonna continue. Okay, I got another soapbox. I got another beef here. Does this bug anybody else? You tell me, and tell me if I'm an idiot. Straight up, I don't mind. For some reason, it bugs the hell out of me when these games call the single-player story campaign. Why is it campaign? Oh, campaign. Oh, you're gonna play the campaign? Yeah, it's Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I'm gonna play the... What are you talking about? Campaign. That's like Call of Duty terminology. Why is that in... For some reason, that bugs me. Are you gonna play the campaign? Just call it the story. Story mode. Single-player story. I don't get campaign. Uncharted did that. Get ready to play the campaign. Campaign? Isn't this game a story? It's a single player story. What are you talking about? Campaign. You're gonna play the Mario 3D Land campaign? Okay. This camera is pissing me off. I'll tell you right now. If I don't get this sized up the way I want it. Oh my god, it's even worse. This is pissing me off. I'm a level of rage that I'm going Hulk IRL. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to continue this. I'm kind of deeper into the game. I'm not at the beginning necessarily, but I don't know how far I am. I played it for at least a few hours. But what was happening in... you see my online ID? I don't care. That's fine. Add me. Anyway, so what was happening in the story... See how cool she is? She's got big hands. This game really put all their money on her, and I just don't understand it. Like, I'm dying to play as anyone else who doesn't just have, like, big hands or stretchy feet. Anyway, so what was happening in the story is all the Avengers got together. Hold on. All the Avengers got together to fight something, and they all blew up. And it's 5 years later. I'm going to spoil this game in case people care about that. You have 5 seconds to get out. They all blew up. Captain America ate shit in the explosion. It looks like he died. This was years ago. This was years ago, and the Avengers have like not been around, but the Inhumans have shown up where people got mutated in the explosion, and that's her. But again, like I thought this was the Avengers. I don't know. They're talking about Inhumans more than they're talking about the Avengers. But I've been her almost all of the game, and just now they she went to try to find the old Avengers base, and there was nothing there except what's his name, Hulk, Kurt Connors, or what is his name? Dr. Banner, Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner was in there, and now I'm playing as him, I guess. So. No, I don't want to. No, I want to adjust the graphics. Okay.
Okay. New question. What does a 1998 hard drive look like? Wow.
Okay, so we're looking for. Now we're trying to find where Iron Man is. So we need to talk to his computer, Jarvis. And they think that Jarvis might be, like, on a drive somewhere. Oh, no! Oh, no! Shot by the sniper!
Dr. Banner, what do I do? What?
Oh, shit! Oh, no! What? I wasn't looking at the screen, and I didn't hit the QT. I'm so glad you guys got to see this in person. Oh man. Should I do it? What do you guys think? Let's take a poll. Should I defend against this robot or not? Let's put it up to a debate. Not yet. Just leave it. Okay. Well, guys, the winning answer was just leave it. Oh, press a different button. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to press X. Oh, I didn't do anything. Let me see if I can pause it. No, you can't do anything. No button will work except square. Order some food. I should order some food. Guys, what do you think would be good for this stream? I got a DiGiorno's pizza because we're I really want that DiGiorno sponsorship money. I got a great relationship with them, so I got that so I could heat that up. But I feel like in honor of the stream, I should order something and see what happens again, right? It wasn't that fun. Now the bad news is if I do that, if they deliver it somewhere random, as they've done many times, I might have to go outside, and it is like hellfire and brimstone outside. And I'm actually not joking. Well, I mean, that's a little exaggeration, but it is beyond 100, and there's a huge fire nearby. It's actually a little worrisome. Like, at 1 o'clock, the sky was red. It still kind of looks like that, and you can smell smoke. So, it's a little bit scary, but anyway. This is why I wanted to play this game tonight, guys. You might not see this otherwise. You might not, I don't want you guys to miss out. Should I order the food now? Well, I mean, we are paused, so, now's the time to do it. Yeah, let's see if we can order, now I could order something different, like you said, someone said Arby's, someone said, whatever, all kind of shawarma, that does tie into the Avengers, because that's how they kill, Thanos, they give him shawarma. I could do that, but yeah, I feel like I should do the same thing and see if we get the Thai food Joker is, I think, what we're referring to him as. That's what he's known as in the comic. Okay, let's just see if it's available. Okay, there it is. Okay, added it to the cart. Quick, press square. Okay. No, I like this. Honestly, this is my kind of QTE. And Garrett should check this game out for the same reason, because you got all the time in the world. I can't remember. In fact, I might actually be making history right now. Has anyone tell me, be honest with me in the chat. Have you ever seen anyone in the middle of a QTE order Thai food? Right? I mean, that's kind of gaming history if you think about it. So I'm happy to do it. Okay, so we got, now let's get some, we got pad thai here. Let's get some of that too. And you know what, I'm going to we're going to do shrimp this time. I'm down with some shrimp on that. Not really impressive. I have to disagree with you guys. I think this is extremely impressive. I've never seen anything like this. You really got to... Oh, no. I messed that up. You really got to look for the things in life that are uncommon. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. There's an option now in Uber Eats where you can do priority delivery, where they don't stop for other people's food. Because a lot of times they'll drop things off on the same run. But no, this is... They'll just go straight to you for an extra couple bucks. That's kind of interesting. Okay. I just want to adjust this because, I think they have me down as kind of spicy. I'm going mild, I'm not really down with the, I don't want to have a burning, I'll just say asshole. All right. Okay, so we got all that. Leave it at the door. Okay, so I got all the best descriptions. There's no way they couldn't find my place. The best directions. money can buy. Okay, there it is. Okay, all right. I think it's all set to go. All right. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Okay. And next, going next. Place in the order. I'm going to do a, let's see here. Yes, do an Apple Pay. All right, the order is complete. So we'll let you guys know. They're placing the order right now, just making sure it's going through. Hang tight. All right, they're confirming it. So we should have it. It's going to take a little bit. It might take about an hour. But I'm cool with that. I'm not in a huge rush. So there we go. We have ordered dinner. It's on the way. This is one of the best QTEs I've ever had. I mean, they gave me all the time I need. Let's see. I got a notification. They're preparing my order already, so it might even be done sooner. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Pretty incredible. Anyway, what do you guys think? Should we? I think it's good. We ordered dinner. We got that squared away. I got a drink. I opened it. I took a sip. Kind of take a breath. Get ready for the fight ahead. All right, let's do it. Oh, sorry. I already screwed it up. I got to hold it. Okay, ready? Before you end the QTE, can you give your thoughts on Dragon Ball being underrated? Well, Dragon Ball being underrated, I mean, are you talking about the original series? Because the original series is underrated. I know a lot of people who don't want to, I mean, they don't want to watch it. They think it's like kiddie stuff or, whatever. But absolutely absolutely valuable storytelling. I mean, I think it's fantastic, and it's such a great, adds such a dimension to what Dragon Ball Z is, if that's all you've seen. So I really like it. But Dragon Ball Z, if you're talking about that, that's not underrated. I think that's rated. I mean, a lot of people like it. Rocco, did you get Tony Hawk also? It's somewhere around here, but I haven't really played it. Obviously my priority is this. Did you get Fido? Yes, I got Fido Rolls' package. Yeah, it's in our studio. Thank you. We'll be opening it soon, I'm sure. Before you end the QTE, can you let us know your biggest gripe with Power Rangers? I bring that up on every stream. I don't need to talk about that. Have you seen the episode of Mr. Robot that references The Sopranos? No, I haven't. Dude, I'm excited. I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm going to watch that show next. I'm rewatching Watchmen right now because I forgot that they put out like a Blu-ray set of that, so I'm watching that. Can you show the grade 8 first before the QTE? Yeah, absolutely. Here. Whoa, shit. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to do just a quick run through. But anyway, the Great Ape, this is probably figure of the year. Absolutely. I mean, the scale. Let me just show you. Do I have another figure around here? Well, you could just compare it to like a can of soda. Like here's a can of soda. This is how big it is compared to that. And I'll just do a real quick. Oh, his eyes came off. Oh no, I gotta fix that. Let me just do a quick unboxing. Fix her up real fast. See, the eyes pop off because you can have regular eyes on it, or you can have the one where he had an eye blown out by an attack. But you'll get the idea here. Oh, no. Oh, I spilled everything. God. Anyway, you get the idea. Look how big. This is the biggest figure arts by far. Is there a way to adjust the lighting on that? But anyway. You can see how, oh my God, how big this guy is. I mean, it is truly, truly insane. Anyway. And then I thought this was cool. He's got like he's got a hand feature here where he's got Goku crushed in the palms of his hand, or like he's crushing Goku. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, he's got a finger where he points. You could pull his finger or whatever. All right. And this is the creme de la creme right here. Tiny little Yajirobe to mount behind him like he's slicing his tail. I thought that was really cool. Okay. All right, we ordered dinner, we got the figure unboxing, we did all that. Rocco, before you press the QTE, what's your favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie? I mean, There Will Be Blood. Is that really that? I don't think that's really that controversial. I honestly, yeah, I really liked The Master. I don't know if I want to like watch it a bunch of times. Boogie Nights was great, but I loved Phantom Thread. But you know, I have to say There Will Be Blood. I mean, that's not really that surprising. The Master is fucking boring. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, I think it's a valid piece of art. I really liked it, but that's what I mean. I don't necessarily want to watch it a bunch of times. Whereas There Will Be Blood, I could watch many times over. I think I said this I saw The Master with Eric and Brian, and I think basically what I told them was I'm more interested in discussing this movie a lot more than I am watching it again. You know what I mean? Before you hit the QT, what are you hoping from the new Godfather 3 cut? Okay, I'm gonna hit the square button in a second, but I want to let you guys know. Mark my words. Maybe I'm getting my hopes up, but this is what's going to happen with the Godfather 3 recut. Here it is. Put money down on this. They say that they're recutting the movie, adding some new score, doing a new beginning and end, doing all that stuff. Everyone's been telling me, oh, they're not going to do a new beginning and end, no, they're like, it's just going to be old scenes. They're not going to film anything new. How could they film anything new? It wouldn't work. Everyone's too old. They're not going to. Mark my words. If you've ever seen Godfather Part 3, what is something you see in that movie? The movie was originally supposed to be called The Death of Michael Corleone. That is the original title, and that's what the title of the new cut will be. And they said there's a new beginning and end. What do you see in Godfather 3? In the original, you see him as an old-ass man, and they did terrible old man makeup to show him alone. He's lost everything, just rotting away in Italy. You see that for a second in Godfather 3, which was the studio made him finish that movie 6 months before he wanted to. So I think there was more plans with that, but we do see that in Godfather 3. Pacino in old man makeup out in Sicily somewhere or whatever. Mark my word, with Godfather 3, I think they're going to shoot stuff with Pacino now. And imagine, what would bookend the story? The Death of Michael Corleone is the name of the story. What would bookend that better than filming Pacino at his age now by himself in Italy at the beginning and the end of the new cut of the movie? I think that would be incredible. So get ready. I think that's what's going to happen, because they really skirted by that. Like, oh yeah, new beginning and end. Well, what's that going to be? Mark my word, it's going to happen. Okay. Rocky 4 doesn't need a new cut. I agree. I thought Rocky 4 was fine. I feel like no one's really hurting by that. And then they said they're going to cut the robot out. That's what's fun about the movie. Anyway, can I just say I got my Skate Deck and Mega 64 expansion Blu-ray, and I've never loved and simultaneously hated the graphic on a disc more. What was the graphic on the disc? Oh, it's like it was from Blockbuster or something? Is Hollywood recutting a ton of movies? Yes. Be ready for that, because all these movies that are coming out right now are the things that were done pre-COVID. Okay? Those were the things that happened, and they're finally, leaking out, but there's going to be a patch of time where nothing was produced. And that's where you're going to start to see all these recuts of movies, all the different cut. Mark my word, I bet you're going to get that with like Rise of Skywalker. We've never had that with Star Wars before, but I bet you're going to have that, the JJ cut or the Lucas cut or something like that. There's going to be that. There's going to be the Snyder cut. You got this Godfather cut coming out. It's going to be all kinds of stuff. So anyway, that's what you're looking at. Can't wait for Alien recut where they cut out Mother. I don't think they're going to do that. They already did a director's cut of Alien, and it was a minute shorter because Ridley Scott said they did it right the first time. Rogue One had reshoots, maybe a recut of that. I would be so down to see what was the original intent of what was Rogue One gonna be prior to that. Raised by Wolves from Ridley Scott is awesome on HBO. Okay, yeah, I'll be definitely down to check that out. I heard good stuff. They should re-edit Little Man. Yeah, I was thinking make him do Big Man. Did Rocco just say Star Wars has never been recut? No, I mean they've never done that. Like they release in theaters. I mean they've done special editions, but like these Disney versions, they've never like retroactively gone back or whatever. But I guess that's a confusing statement, so that's going to be it's kind of stupid I even said it. I want to see re-edit of Twins. That would be good. Okay, guys, what do you think? I think I shouldn't finish this QTE until I get my food. Let me just check on the food. What is your very political statement about Mulan? Here's my political statement. I'm not going to watch it. Okay. Yeah, that could be at the latest. It's still going to be a while. Could be an hour. What was that? I just got a notification. Okay. All right. Don't hit QTE until you talk about Shenmue. Yeah, Shenmue animated series is coming to Adult Swim. I'll check it out. Hope you play Bioshock 2. I am deep into Bioshock 2 right now. Because it's on Switch, it's way easier for me to play, so I've been bringing it around, and yeah, I'm actually... do I have the Switch here? No, but I'm actually pretty deep into it. I listened to everybody, because I was going to do a video where I talked about revisiting Bioshock and Infinite, because I consider those the actual canon, but no, everyone said to try 2. So I'm going to play that, and I'm going to play... is it called Minerva's Den? So I'm going to play that. Because there are a lot of people... There was a lot of people that told me Minerva's Den was like their favorite thing in the Bioshock lexicon. Did I play Bioshock 2 when it was originally released? No. I've never even looked at it. Never even looked at it. This QTE is causing burn-in on my plasma? It is? Oh shit, I wonder if I should worry about that. Which movie do you think deserves a recut? Rise of Skywalker. Definitely. That would be one I would be like very interested in. That just reeked of like... I mean, and I'm someone who I enjoy all the Star Wars shit. I'm simple-minded when it comes to that stuff. I love outer space and creatures and crazy shit. I always love the creativity behind the vivid universe of Star Wars. So it's hard for me to say, like, I didn't have fun. I enjoyed it, but that movie reeked of someone meddled with that shit. You know what I mean? And I don't think a recut would necessarily make it better, but I still would be interested. I enjoy quote unquote hot mess. Do you know what I mean? Like Phantom Pain. I know that game was meddled with, but that almost makes it more intriguing to me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of legitimately great stuff about it, but I love when there's something afoot with something, and so that had that, and Rise of Skywalker reeked of that. But anyway, Bill and Ted I've still not seen because I'm going to see it at a drive-in this week, I think, at some point. And I'm planning to see Tenet too, I think at a drive-in, and I know that's not the ideal situation for Tenet, but it's better than the theater situation is screwy, and I don't want to pirate it. I'd rather see it that way, and whatever. People are talking about the audio. I'll put on fucking headphones. I don't care. I'll figure it out. I'll find a way. Any progress in JoJo? Yeah, I have watched... Stop. I have watched more. Yeah, use Mega 64 funds to buy out a whole theater. It's actually not a bad idea, but I would hate to mismanage funds in that way. There's definitely things we could, fund better, or better use of our funds. When will you get that big ass Sentinel? It's a year from now. JoJo, I got to. I'm not that far. I always forget this part. The name of this part of the series. and now I've got Jotaro. We just recruited the fire dude fought the guy who can make gaps and everything, and so he joined the crew and they're on their way to Egypt. Stardust Crusaders. I always forget that name. That's a great name. Why would I forget it? Anyway, somebody asked about BioShock 2 being underrated. Yeah, currently I'm a good ways into it, and I don't particularly care for the story. I don't really know what's happening with that, but the gameplay is definitely the best of the all of them. I think gameplay's great. Am I getting iPhone 12? Absolutely getting iPhone 12, because I'll tell you right now, I've been kind of floating through the last couple phones that I've had 256 gigs, on it, whatever. I shoot so much 4K video, I'm just filling it up. So I want to get whatever phone comes out. I'm on the upgrade program, so it's just a subscription. I can go swap it out at any time. So I'm gonna get a 512 gig phone, and then it's gonna have 5G. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So anyway. Yeah, there might be a 1 terabyte phone. I don't know. Do you guys think there will be? Because I'm hearing rumors about it, but 512 has been the max for a long time. And I know there's terabyte other phones now. Every other company does stuff first before Apple, so it wouldn't surprise me. But somebody's messaged me. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Kevin is. By the way, let's give a shout out to Kevin, because Kevin has been killing it. He is, as we speak, working on solving the streaming computer. So everyone, this is day off. It's Labor Day weekend, and that guy is traveling through hellfire and brimstone just to get the streaming computer ready. So let's give a shout out. If you guys have a chance, you're on Twitter, tweet at Kevin. I don't know what his name is on there, Sparky something, or I can't retain these things. I have them on my phone, so I don't have to remember. But tweet at him, let him know, hey, thanks for all the hard work that you do. Thanks for all the, putting the work in to fix the streaming computer. You're the man, that kind of stuff. Somebody asked something, and I just missed it. It was about what's going on with the new consoles, things like that. Yeah, I don't know, and it's honestly really concerning, because I don't really know. At this point, oh man, the lighting is changing here. Fire's probably coming our way. I just feel like I'm seeing more and more people bail on caring about it. Now, we'll see if they stick to that once the prices and all those things get announced. I don't really know what's going to happen at that point. I bet a lot of people who say I'm not interested are going to get back in the game once they know all the details, but I just feel like day by day I see at least a couple people every day go like, hey, I don't care anymore. And if this is a question of them playing chicken against each other in terms of the price, like, I'm not going to give Xbox pricing, well, Sony isn't going to give it until they give it, I just feel like, who cares at this point? Like, if you're set on PS5, is that going to, you tell me, are you going to change your mind if you find out the Xbox is really cheap? Are you going to go, all right, well then fuck PS5? Do you guys feel like you would do that? I feel like if you're already set on getting a PS5, you're already doing it. I don't feel like people are going, I don't know which one. Maybe there was a time, after the PS3 and 360 era, it was kind of unclear who, honestly, like, PS3 climbed its way up to be a great system, and 360 was a great system, so it kind of was like, which one am I going to do? I don't know which one I'm going to buy. But I feel like after this last console generation, I feel like you're getting PlayStation if you're set on that no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, they carved out their own thing. Xbox has got its own thing with Game Pass and PC and all that. So if you're into that, you're already doing that. And then Nintendo's already beating off to the tune of their drum. You know what I mean? So, what else do you need to know? It's like, that's what, yeah, you might do PS5 and PC. Maybe Game Pass doesn't mean Xbox to you. Maybe that means something else. So anyway, whatever. So I think it's kind of a, that's just the way it's going to be. I think you've already carved out what you're doing. So if they're playing chicken with each other, all they're doing is wasting the fans' time. You know what I mean? So I hope that's not the case. Honestly, I think it's more, I hope it's something to do, well, I hope not, but the world is in a different place right now with COVID and with everything going on, that, You know, I sincerely hope that they're delaying it to get their ducks in a row and do everything safely. If that's why it's delayed, cool. But if it's because they're playing chicken on the price stuff, I just can't. That would not make sense to me. But yeah, in 2 weeks we're going to be playing that Mario. Oh, let me say about the Mario collection. Let me just say, I haven't got to talk about it a lot, and we were going to do the podcast tonight, so I would have loved to have talked about it more. But you know, here's this Avengers game that I'm playing, and you guys know all the money they put into Avengers stuff, and you know all the Avengers stuff, you know, comes with such a level of hype behind it, and all this, you know, budget and whatever. I don't know anyone else that got this game personally. I really don't. Maybe you guys do. You let me know, but I really don't. I don't know if they ever showed something compelling enough to really, you know, I don't know. But you know, as big of a low key, you think this game sold well? Well, maybe it did. But I will say personally, I don't know a lot of people who got this. I've never seen more people throw down a reservation on a game than this Mario collection coming out. I know all my friends. I got family members. I mean, my mom and dad messaged me like, yo, I got my copy. I got it, you know, for pickup at Best Buy. Or, you know, what did you do? You know what I mean? Like, this Mario collection, I mean, you know, Derek is someone who just buys games as they come out. And we all do, because we want to, you know, we want to play and we want to talk about it on podcasts, stuff like that. But he immediately was like, where's the pre-order? Where's the pre-order? Where's the pre-order? You know? I've never seen anything like it where even the most casual players are going out of their way to make sure they get a copy of that. And maybe that's because it's Mario and that it just resonates with everyone. And I know a lot of people have been dying to play all the Mario games on Switch ASAP. You know, like, where has this been? You know, so maybe it's fulfilling a demand like that. But also, I will say, on the other hand, maybe part of it is the limited thing that they're doing with it, like, oh, you have to get it now or you're not going to be able to get it later, which I have mixed feelings on. I see that, you know, I think they're probably experimenting with doing this Disney Vault kind of thing, like, hey, you know, all these people tell us, oh, I'm going to wait for the price to drop, I'm not going to get this game right now, you know, things like that. But to do that in the middle of a pandemic feels a little wrong to me, like, oh, you know, I know times are tough right now, but if you don't buy this thing right now, you're not going to get it later. Bye. You know, I don't know. That seems a little weird. But again, you do have 6 months to get it. 6 months is, you know, is a long amount of time, so I get that. And, but it just seems a little odd. You know what I mean? It just feels a little strange to be doing that right now. But again, you would have to, like, incarcerate me or I would have to be vaporized by alien technology to not pick that up day one. I've been dying to play those games on Switch for so long. But I will say, I will go on record and say, I don't mind the price. You know, a lot of people are going back and forth about the price. To me, all three of those games are definitely worth $20 each. I'm not even regardless. You know, you could look at the $60 price point, but I would have no problem paying that. So that's just me. I think they're all big enough games that have earned that. So I don't mind that part. You know, $60 for Mario 3D World coming out, you know, that I can understand. Like, oh, isn't that an older game? You know, it's just like when they did the remasters of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It's like, it'd be cool if that was $10 cheaper, but you know, what it is what it is. But we also don't know what Bowser's Fury is going to be, so that's going to be interesting if they're going to add on to that, you know, or whatever. I think that could be a very interesting, you know. I have a prediction. I don't know if anybody else has a prediction for what Bowser's Fury is going to be, but I feel like, personally, they are going to... What's the one thing that kicked out... I'm sorry, spoilers if you did not play Mario Odyssey. If you did not play Mario Odyssey and you care about spoilers, something that happens at the end of the game, then you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But there was a moment in Odyssey where you played as Bowser and you were like knocking stuff over and like going crazy. That part was so rad in the game. I have a feeling that tonight we are going to play as Bowser in Mario 3D World, in that Bowser's Fury thing. I think they looked at that and they went, okay, people want to do that, let's do that. But Calcium Oxide in the chat is saying, I think it's just going to be hard levels. Maybe it could be like, just a devilish kind of difficulty mode, but who knows? Talking about Mario Galaxy 2, DP Music just brought that up. A lot of people are bummed that Mario Galaxy 2 is not involved in this collection. I agree. I think it probably didn't fit on the cart. They're doing this limited edition cartridge or whatever. I agree. It probably didn't fit. I think there is definitely a reason, because all these people are like, they just erased it from history. But come on, they wouldn't do that. That's money on the table. They're not going to erase it from history. But by not bringing it up, they played it cool. And I guarantee you that'll be like a DLC thing, or, like, oh, hey, and you got the game, and coming springtime, here's Mario Galaxy 2. You know what I mean? Because then they just, right now there's a lot of people doing this $60 collection. But if they announced an $80 collection, no one would do it. However, if you bought the $60 collection and they went, oh, by the way, here's for another $20 you could get this game. Now you've paid for an $80 collection. You didn't even know it. Boom. Boom, selector. You know it, and I know it. Do you still think No More Heroes 3 will come out this year? No, when was the last time we heard about that? I don't think so. How's the food coming along? Let's track it. Oh, I want to tell Kevin, because Kevin just messaged me about fixing. Keep me posted. I'm streaming right now, but happy to help if you need anything. If you need anything later. Okay. All right, so I got that. Okay, let's check on the food. How did you discover the QTE was endless like this? There was a Thor one earlier in the game, and it really doesn't give you much time before it just freezes. And that video clip was kind of going around, the one of Thor, was kind of going viral, and I saw it before. These other ones are just a new discovery. Okay. The estimated arrival of my food is going to be in 20 minutes, but the latest it could be is about 45 minutes. Breath of the Wild 2, some people are saying it's done. Yeah, if they do a Switch Pro and it launches with Breath of the Wild 2, oh, no question. What do I think Monolith Soft is working on? Now, that's interesting that you asked that, because I finished Xenoblade Chronicles on the Switch, and I just the other day I cracked open the art book that the Ultimate Edition came with. There's like a hardcover art book, and when I went through it, there's a little introduction, and it talked about, we wanted to do more than just a quick remaster of Xenoblade Chronicles. We wanted to do a little bit more than that. We wanted to give it, modernize it, tweak it to the way it should be, and all that stuff. But then they talk about that additional chapter that they added, which was what was it called? A Realm Reborn, or what was it? Xenoblade Chronicles, the Chaos Continues, or what was it? The Xenoblade Chronicles Endgame. What was it called? Does anyone know? Future Connected. But anyway, Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected was about Melia. It was more of her story. And it says in the book, the reason we decided to visit her story is that this story connects to the future of Xenoblade. And it directly ties into what we want to, what we're planning to do with the future of this series. So, what does that mean? Is the next game about Melia? Is it about these characters at all? Or is it just in the vein of whatever the next game is going to be? I really don't know, but I thought that was an interesting... I hadn't heard anybody talk about that online, but he says that in the book, that the groundwork we're laying here is we're laying the groundwork for the future of Xenoblade. So I think that's going to be interesting. I don't know if that's going to be Monolith's next game, or if they're going to dip out on Xenoblade for a while. I do feel like Xenoblade was kind of lightning in a bottle. So I don't know, because they've done a couple sequels, and I just don't think any of them have held up personally. But I don't think that's necessarily bad to give it a try. But I've already got the Xenoblade game that I want personally. Okay, guys, what do you think? Should we take care of this robot, or what do you guys think? Ys is better than Xenoblade. My brother really likes the Ys games. I played one of them a long time ago, but I don't really have a lot of memories of it. Margaret, which do you prefer, Hammond or Stans? And you're talking about JoJo. Definitely Stans. I think, forget the robot. Tell me what you thought of Fast 5. Okay. I'll go into this more on an upcoming podcast, but I have, I think, like 20 minutes left of Fast 5. I'm not done with it yet. I have 20 minutes left, and I'm going to get to it right after this. But so far, oh my God, that was phenomenal. So far. Maybe it'll shit the bed in the last 20 minutes, but I'm making my way through this franchise because I want to do a video about it after I've watched them all, because I have no context for any of them. I've never seen a second of any of them. And so far, I enjoyed the first one, but then the second one I was kind of like, yeah, this is what I was afraid the first one would be. And then they've kept going, and I will say 5 was unbelievable. 5 has been like incredible, and the series has really progressed in an organic way to what it is. Like, there's a lot of film franchises that just like, here's what the first one is about, but then we go crazy in the second one, and it doesn't feel logical. Like, it just feels like, okay, you just wanted to make this an action movie and it didn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I'll be real. Like, the Rambo series is that for me. Like, I feel like the first one is really tragic and really it's upsetting, and it's emotionally vulnerable. Like, it's just very a different movie. And then the second one is just fuck it, let's do an action movie. And 3 is dumb. But the Fast and Furious franchise so far has not felt that way. It's unrecognizable from the first one, but it has done it in a way where it felt like you were actually sitting there going, yeah, do it, yeah, do it, as opposed to what happened. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm gonna keep watching. I'll give you my reviews later, but 5 so far is a hearty thumbs up from me. So anyway, Fast 5 breathed new life into the franchise. Yeah, I agree. It did breathe new life into it, and so I've really enjoyed it. Rocky is kind of like that too, but again, Rocky, I just don't feel like Rocky reached that point organically. Like I just feel like it doesn't feel. To me, the later Rockies don't share the same DNA as that lovable first movie. Or, not that I don't like them. I think all the Rocky movies are pretty good, to be honest. But it just, to me, didn't feel as smooth of a transition as these Fast and Furious movies have done. That's what's been very impressive to me, as I really thought I'd be like, all right, I'm over this. But I've been very impressed. Like, I've honestly really been cool about that, with it. So, anyway, yeah, and he wants to cut the robot out. It doesn't make any sense. Rocky's motivation and journey at the start is completely different. I agree. Whereas Fast and Furious is kind of, each one's built on top of each other in a way that it feels like makes sense, even though it doesn't make sense. Creed 2's use of CG. Creed 2, where did Creed 2 use CG? I don't have a lot of memories of Creed 2. I like the Creed movies, but I didn't feel like they added anything truly exciting to it. You know what I mean? Like, that first one was pretty good. I didn't feel like the second one really topped it, but I like the first one, you know, and I don't think any of them are bad. That's the one thing that's impressive about the Rocky franchise, is I really don't think any of them are truly bad. 5 kind of is. Rocky 5 kind of is. But then you have Rocky Balboa right after that just really redeems it. And Rocky Balboa, to me, is the greatest comeback story of all. And even though, yeah, Rocky 5 is bad, but it's still more watchable than a lot of franchise sequels. You know what I mean? But yeah, Creed 1 had some really incredible directing, great acting. Creed 2 is all right, but then none of them are bad. I think they're kind of fun. Anyway, 5 had that Mickey flashback. That's great. Yeah, that was cool. Anyway, they did make a second Creed. It didn't, you know, isn't it funny how there's some movies that make a huge impact, and then they make a sequel like, oh man, this is gonna blow up because this is gonna be a franchise, and then the second one comes and it's kind of like, I'm good. You know, we didn't need another one. I kind of feel like Creed 2 is kind of like that. Like Creed, it's kind of like Creed came out and proved his worth. Good. Oh, a second one? Oh, well, all right. You know, okay. You know, I feel like 1 is enough. And I kind of feel that way with Frozen. And I like Frozen 2 more than the first one, to be honest. But I just feel like the statement was made. You know what I mean? Like Frozen 2 came out, I don't hear about it. I don't hear about Frozen 2 at all. I still hear about Frozen, but Frozen 2 is like, good. Oh, you did that. Cool. You know. I don't know. John Wick survived despite the shit sequel. What shit sequel are you talking about? I thought 2 and 3 were better than 1. I cannot agree with shit sequel. I don't know what you're referring to. I thought each one topped the last one, personally. I think that's a series that has done a really good job, where each one has upped the scales. I don't agree with 3 being weak. I think 3 topped all of it to me. Each one blew me away more. I don't feel like I need a 4th one. Personally, I'm kind of groaning at the idea of a 4 and a 5, but I think each one topped the other one. 2 really did a good job of expanding this world that they're in. 3's sequences were just unbelievable, but I could see maybe the story you don't like as much as the second one. Maybe I really thought each one topped the other one in terms of just, I couldn't believe what was happening. Yeah, Frozen 2 was kind of forgettable. I thought the first one was forgettable too. That's how I felt, but I still think, you know, it's like you made the statement with the first one. It wasn't that great, but the statement was made. The thing about the third John Wick that I loved was that I just love when the stakes are high and you don't just do stuff to weasel out of them. You know what I mean? And I said this on the podcast a while ago, but I really liked that. You know, there's just a random one-off part. There's a random one-off part in the second one where he's fighting someone. I want to say maybe it was a violin player or something, when they're all coming after her, coming after him. But I think it's a female assassin that goes after John Wick, and he randomly gets shot like in his side at one point in 2, and 3 carries on where 2 ended. And I thought, well, they're probably just not going to bring up that he was, you know, had all these wounds and he got shot right there or whatever. Man, no, part 3 starts and he is going down the street. You know, and he's going to that library, and the guy's trying to kill him there, and he kills him with a fucking book, and, you know, I just love that is still, you know, the third one, a third movie, that's your chance to take a break and reset all that shit, but no, they didn't. He's got all the same wounds, you know, and then, yeah, he's fixed by the dude from The Matrix. That's what I remembered, was he was the key maker, right? He has to shoot the doctor in the arm so he doesn't get in trouble. Dominic, I'm in the middle of a QTE.
Oh, yeah?
I'll let you know if you want. I don't know if you want to see it, but I'll let you know once I hit the...
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I had it paused.
This QTE is great because really, it just, it gave me all the time I needed. So I ordered dinner. We've been talking about movies. We've been talking about whatever. And I'm just kind of, whenever I feel like going back, I'm going to do it. But
It's like a built-in take a break function in the game.
yeah, which I think is cool. So many games are stressful and like in the chaos of in a COVID world. There's so many stress. Everyone's kind of a powder keg, ready to burst. But I just like that this game knows that and went like, you know what, dude, you decide.
I like quick time events that aren't very quick. So this is.
It's just a time of. It's a TE.
Yeah, take your time event.
Take your time event. TTE. I agree. I like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of maybe that's kind of. I haven't seen Tenet, but maybe that's kind of what that's about.
Yeah.
Is they learn how to make QTEs better. I don't know. I don't know anything about the story, but anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this. So anyway, if you want me to throw you a message when we decide to hit the button, I'll let you know. Because I think something crazy is going to happen with this robot.
Yeah, I want to see what's going to happen.
What are you playing currently, Dominic? That people are asking.
I don't know. I just finished Paper Mario, which I actually really liked.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone kind of was like doom and gloom about it when they announced, like they just announced it on Twitter or whatever. But you liked it, right?
I wasn't excited about it after I heard about it. I thought they were kind of trying to push it out the door at first, so...
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, so I wasn't excited about it at all. And then it came out, and then people were like, it's not the RPG game you're looking for, but it's still a fun game.
Yeah.
And I liked the Wii one, even though that wasn't an RPG.
What was that one? Oh, yeah.
Super Paper Mario.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I loved it, and I beat it.
Yeah. I don't think I beat it, but I had fun.
The only one that really sucked was the 3DS one.
What was Sticker Star?
That was 3DS.
Oh, that was the one?
That one was just garbage.
People, when I bring up Paper Mario, people all the time tell me, as long as it's not Sticker Star.
Yeah, Sticker Star.
And I'm like, what did that game do to everyone? Like,
it
oh
was
my god.
A piece of shit.
Wow.
And then Color Splash was seemed cool.
Yeah.
But it was the last Wii U game, and no one cared about Wii U at that point. I didn't really want to play it.
What was that one called?
Color Splash.
Oh, Color Splash. Okay.
I don't know if it was a good game or not. I played it for a little bit. I thought it was fine, but I never finished it. Thousand Year Door is still the best.
Is that really the best?
It is.
And that was what, GameCube?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a great Mario RPG.
Are you excited for East 9?
Oh my god.
East 8 was incredible.
9. I cannot fucking wait. Everyone's sleeping on that series, I'm telling you.
You're the only one I know who plays them.
Play Yeez. Everyone sleeps on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, going back to the Wii U, talking about the Wii U. The Wii U is so funny to me because there is definitely a cutoff point where I got sick of the Wii U. Like, the Wii U, I don't know what it is. It sounds so lazy, but it took, like, a mental toll on me to turn it on, wait for it to start up, wait for the game to look like...
Yeah.
It took so long to do stuff on it that I subconsciously I would avoid playing games on it. I would still buy them, and then I would go, yeah, I'll get to it later, and I never would. And so, you mentioned...
I've seen a lot of Yeez 8 talk in the chat, and I love it. It's a fucking awesome game.
What is that on?
PS4 and Switch.
Oh, okay. I played it on Switch. Yeah, that's cool.
It's great.
But anyway, yeah, the Wii U for some reason became cumbersome after a while, especially after like PS4 came out and all that. I wanted to play that. I didn't really want to spend my time at home playing Wii U. So I didn't play. I did make time for Wonderful 101. That came later, but I made time to play that. And I love that game. But, like, I kind of didn't like those Zelda remasters. I didn't play them.
Really?
Yeah. I played some of Wind Waker, and it was just like,
I beat both of them.
I'm tired of the Wii U.
I enjoyed the hell out of both of them.
Well, I love both those games. I love Twilight Princess, but I just was like, I just didn't want to, like, I was over it.
Yeah.
And even Bayonetta 2, I played a good amount of, but never, I was just like, I didn't want to load that system up. It just took, it was like subconsciously, I was like, nah, I'm good. Now that came out on Switch, and I played the whole thing. But
played what?
Bayonetta 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what game that I have on the Wii? I will say the Wii U era was when we were getting the most free games from Nintendo. They've stopped again. Like they kind of go hot and cold with us. Every now and then they reach out like, "Do you want this?"
Oh yeah.
But Wii U, they were giving us everything, and the one game I know I have it downloaded on there, and I never touched it, was Fatal Frame.
Oh yeah, I never played it.
Was that game cool? Did anybody out watching this play that?
I think some people like that game.
Fatal Frame was, it looked cool, and I liked that there was the Nintendo characters in it, or whatever. Not Nintendo characters, but like costumes.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play it, and I was super stoked about it, but I didn't get to play it.
My Wii U finale was Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That was like the last.
Yeah.
That was like the last game like I really played in like earnest.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. But that came out on Switch.
It's on Switch now.
Was it a good? Like it was the same game, right?
Yeah, same.
I was dying to play that.
Very, very Japanese, very idly.
Yeah.
But it's like awesome graphics, very colorful, pretty good story.
Yeah.
Battle system is fucking awesome. Like you'll do these combos, and then like these two girls will like sing a song, and then do a combo, and then you'll do another combo. I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah.
And weaknesses and shit. Love it.
Yeah, I want to try that. I definitely want to try it. It looked cool, but that was definitely in the area of like I'm tired of the Wii U. I don't want to play games.
Yeah, it was towards the end.
When they would announce stuff coming to the Wii U, I'd go, oh, that again. You know what was a major? The thing that did not make sense to me, and maybe this might strike too close to home for some people watching. So if I hurt your feelings, I apologize. But I remember when the Switch was coming out, and it's like, oh yeah, Breath of the Wild coming to the Switch and Wii U. Oh, guys, dinner is on the way. Dinner is on the move. Just to let everyone know. I don't know who's bringing it. We're gonna find out if it's the Thai food Joker. We created the Joker. But anyway, what blew me away was no. So they announced Breath of the Wild is coming to Switch, and it's still going to come to Wii U.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's cool because they did talk for forever that. Was that the only Wii U Zelda?
Yes.
Oh, it was. So they hyped that up.
They announced a Zelda so early on in Wii U's life cycle. I mean, how long did Wii U last? 4 years, right?
Yeah, and it took all that time.
So
right?
It took all that time. I mean, it was just the same thing as Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
They released it on the previous system as printable.
Yeah.
Like,
But at least GameCube had Wind Waker and
true.
whatever, but the Wii U never got a Zelda. So it makes sense that it was good on them that they put Breath of the Wild on Wii U. But man, I know so many people who bought it on Wii U. Like, I'm not doing Switch.
Me too.
I'm doing Wii U. Please don't do that on the stream. But I know so many people who did that, and I remember thinking then and there, like, this is going to be a game you're going to want to revisit, and there's going to be DLC, and there's going to be all this. Are you really going to want to go back to your Wii U? Like, the Wii U's a pain in the ass now. You're going to want to do that then? I have so many friends that were like, no. Or they still got a Switch, but they still got that on Wii U. Well, I just feel like it's meant to be on Wii U.
It ran worse on Wii U.
All of them, like, struggle with that game. Like, I just replayed the whole thing on Switch.
Yeah, my friend did that.
Yeah, I just got it on the, there was like a skepticalness of the Switch for exactly what Kaido said. For like 5 seconds, there were people going, I don't know about the Switch.
Yeah. Coming off the Wii U, it was understandable.
Yeah, got it on both in DLC and everything. Wow. But I know friends that like will never. I know people who replayed it on both, and then people who never got to see the DLC or any of that stuff because it was like, that game's stuck on the Wii U, and I don't want to hook that up. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like if it's on the new console, that's where the next 5 years are going to be.
Yeah.
Just go there. But anyway,
I mean, look.
If you weren't going to get Switch, I understand it.
Look where you can start with the Wii U with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's like, okay, PS4 we had Killzone.
Yeah.
And right out of the gate, you're having a game on Switch that you're going to sink hours into.
Yeah.
So why would you get that on the Wii U?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, if you were absolutely never going to get the Switch and you have the Wii U, whatever, fine. But
that's what my friend thought. He was like, all I play on Nintendo systems is Zelda.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get it on this.
Yeah.
and then as soon as you saw other things coming out, it was like, yeah, I made a mistake. And then he replayed it.
Do you remember everyone said, I mean, seriously, people were skeptical of the Switch for like 1 minute, but I feel like it happens with every device that is big enough or has a big enough reach. You remember for like a week, everyone said the Switch was broken? Dude, did you hear, dude's yours broken? No?
Oh, what was that about? Was it?
They're all bricked. No, mine's not. Dude, they're all scratched in the dock.
Oh yeah.
Like that. For like a week, that was like
Switchgate? Is this Switchgate?
Switchgate. But
there is the Joy-Con drift.
Yeah, the Joy-Con shit ended up being the legit.
Which I have not experienced, and I have no idea what anyone's talking about to this day.
I haven't had any of the. There's Joy-Cons I've had since the beginning, and I haven't had any drift.
I feel bad because it sounds like it's like really bad for a lot of people, but I have not experienced it.
Yeah. Nothing like that has happened to me. I'm curious to see what it's going to be for the. What saved the Switch was 1-2 Switch.
Yeah.
I love that everybody was on the same page of like, so this isn't included in the Switch.
Yeah, that was I saw someone play it once. I was like, oh, this is cool. I don't know why this wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But yeah, I never had any issues with mine.
Oh, third-party docks, yeah.
Yeah, there were third-party docks.
I just never go third-party on most gaming stuff.
Yeah, because I feel like I always get burned.
Unless I have to.
Yeah. I mean, I remember having third-party memory cards and third-party controllers back in the day, and they would break after barely any use, and it's like, I just feel like I'd rather do this the right way.
You're better now, but when it comes to like power related stuff, I don't go third party for really anything.
Yeah.
Computers, phone, charger, whatever.
Yeah. Do they still talk about speaking of power? You remember they used to have a lot of AV accessories where they talk about dirty power.
Yeah, I was just researching a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a new one.
I was just curious if they still like talk about that kind of stuff. Like you don't want dirty power coming into your.
Still there.
I guess power. It's not like power has changed, so I guess that makes sense. But
it makes sense. Really.
I remember hearing about that more and more in the earlier 2000s. Like you don't want dirty power coming to your system. It was like that sounds like exactly. It sounds like a villain in something. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got dirty power. Dirty Power Rangers. Yeah, that's the original Psycho Rangers.
There you go.
But anyway, I've had no problems with any of the Switch accessories. I've had no, problems at all.
Me neither.
Someone asked, did Yeast 9 get received well in Japan?
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah. It looks like there's more like aerial movement in this one, which I'm really excited about.
Okay.
Yeast has always traditionally been like fairly grounded.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this one, man. They announced, I think it's February 2nd. I think is when it's coming out.
February 2nd. And is that on Switch and PS4?
It's PS4 in February. It just got announced in Switch. It's not on Switch in Japan yet, but I think it's going to be summer, I think they said.
Okay.
But those games, they're cool on Switch, but they run in 60 frames on PS4, and I think they're way better on PS4 in 60 frames.
See, personally, as long as it's smooth, I don't mind if it's not 60 frames. As long as it's smooth. If it's like dipping and stuff, then that's inexcusable. But depends on the game, though. If it's a shooter, I don't want that to. I want that to be 60 frames.
Yeah. Any like action games like that, I always want 60 frames. But anything else, I don't really care.
Okay, so this might be okay. So guys, everyone wants a food update. Well, less than 60 frames. I'm talking about. I don't want it like dipping and stuff. I'm talking constant. Like if it's 30, if it's a story-based game and it's 30, fine. As long as it's consistent. If it's dipping and shit like that, no. We're not doing that.
I liked like Last of Us.
Yeah.
I like that more 30 frames.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
I don't need like some realistic movement in a game like that. It's
I totally
obviously
agree.
trying to tell a story and be a little cinematic. So
Yeah.
I think closer to like a film frame rate, I think is kind of cool.
It's fine for that.
Yeah.
You know, Bayonetta 2. You know, I want 60 for that.
Has to be 60.
Yeah, I want 60 for that. But I don't just penalize something because it's 60. I think the food is about to arrive. I said the door would be open. That was a mistake because I'm gonna have to crack this open.
Oh,
Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to let the flames in. Oh no. It's gonna be the surface of the sun in 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry everybody, but food's about to be here. I don't think it's the same guy. I don't think it's the same guy, so I think we're okay. I'm getting driver information, and I think it looks like, I'm not going to give a name or whatever, but just what I'm seeing and the name, I think it's a friendly Swedish man. And I love Sweden, so Typhoon Riddler instead of Typhoon Joker. You could be onto something. But the thing that worries me is it says they're right nearby. Oh no, I think he's circling around. I have a feeling. I got a bad feeling about this, guys. It says they're circling around, so that says to me he didn't read my instructions. This is another person lost on the path. I'm ready to pounce on it. Following this very closely. Damn, you know what? I wish I had a mask. Because I could go outside. I don't want to like get up in the guy's stuff if I don't have a mask. I feel like a jerk. You know what I mean? No, this could be another Joker in the making. Ooh, I'm seeing what he's doing and it's not good. It's not good. So I'm telling you guys, it's not shaping up well. We may have a new Joker. I don't want to say that definitively, but could be looking at a new Joker. I think they're stopped, so I have a feeling they're going to message me. Because it looks like they've given up. Oh, wait. They're on the move again. Should have brought the pizza table from the studio. I know. What a great idea that was. I should have adopted that plan. This isn't making any sense now. The crickets I'm hearing outside are going well with this stream right now. I don't hear any crickets. I don't know. Maybe is that going on in your head or something? I don't know. Is the red tint from the cam or the Hellfire? I think it's a little bit of both. Okay, I'm gonna go outside and take a look. If you guys don't mind, give me 1 second. See, helicopters, they're coming to put out the fire. I'm not joking. Let me check this out. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Guess what? The guy parked his car. He was walking all around. And I caught him. He was this big, like, he looked kind of like Bane. Big bald dude with a mask. And to his credit, he was masked up. You know, I felt bad because I ran out there and I wasn't, but I caught him going to the same to the same place all the other, well, the Joker left it at. I caught him walking in that direction. Again, there's two ways you could go. He was going down the other one, and I just saw him go that way, and I was like, do you hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
Everyone
falls for that trap.
Everyone falls for that trap. But anyway, I found
What'd you get?
I found him on the way, Thai food.
Oh.
I always order Thai food on these streams because we've had such weird experiences that now I just kind of like to roll the dice and see what happens.
I don't got time for that. If I'm hungry, I need the fucking food.
Yeah, but you know what? This is 50% I'm hungry and 50% entertainment too. You know, so I want to have entertainment. But that guy I will say, everyone was like, "Was this another joke? Did we create another Joker?" This guy couldn't have been more polite. He had the mask on. He has this bag all like medical sealed up. And he handed it to me like, "Oh, have a great night. Oh, I'm so glad you found me. Have a good night." He was the nicest guy. So I don't think that was Thai Food Joker. I think that was Thai Food Commissioner Gordon. It wasn't Batman because he didn't act like Batman, you know. Oh, he's Bane. Yeah, he's Nice Bane. So we have Thai Food Joker and Nice Bane. Okay, guys, I'm gonna crack this open. Okay, we got pad thai with shrimp. Ooh, I'm feeling that. Maybe I want to go for that first. And then I got some pad see ew here. I don't know what to go for first. So I'm gonna, I'm not gonna have both. I'm gonna save some probably. But anyway, I got those there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a fork.
Are you actually gonna play this game, or are you done?
I'm just doing. I mean, QTE is letting me kind of do whatever I want, so I'm just gonna kind of wait, see what happens. I'm gonna eat this first, and then I'll continue it at some point. Okay. Oh, all right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, which one do I want? I'm gonna be doing this pad thai with shrimp, I think. That sounds good. Play the game. I'm going to. Guys, the QTE is not... It's not going anywhere, you know? So, everyone that's in a hurry, take a chill pill. Oh, I'm hot. That's hot. Oh. Hmm. 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 Oh. Hmm. Damn, dude, it's like mildly spicy. They got like crushed nuts on it. They got this is so good. Some spicy noodles. I'm feeling that. Hot as in spicy? Well, that too, but it's hot as in temperature too. Why did I get this game? Someone who's asking. I just saw so many clips on Twitter that were bizarre. And everyone I know was skipping it, and I just thought, no, this looks like too much fun. Like, with Thor doing the QTE and it freezes, and then it kept focusing on this Kamala character, and to me, it's just like, what is this game? So I just thought it would be fun to talk about this on the podcast, so I wanted to play it. Because nobody else was going to review this on the podcast. I felt like. Damn. This was worth the wait, you guys. My God. This is the best pad thai, I'm telling you. Gotta get some of those crushed nuts in there. Mmm. 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 Did your DoorDash delivery person get lost? Yes. They were walking around and then they were walking to the wrong place. The Hulk with the Microsoft Sam's voice is the funniest thing. Yeah, what was the deal with there's a clip of the Hulk having an electronic voice? Like, what is that? I didn't understand what that clip was. Hey Rocco, how long is the transport shirt pre-order up for? Sorry, I was chewing. That's an excellent question. Guys, we did a short sleeve variant of the transport shirt. We did a long sleeve a while ago, an orange long sleeve, and I love the graphic design on it. I wanted to do that on a short sleeve shirt too, so that's up for pre-order right now. And so are the masks. If you never got a Mega 64 mask, we have, again, said it a million times, we have the best face masks. Those are up for pre-order right now, shop.mega64.com. The pre-order will be up throughout the next week. Until a week from tonight. Probably a week from tonight. Stay tuned to our Twitter. But probably until next Sunday. And then, get yours there. Also, if you're watching this stream, if you enjoy our streams, isn't it September? So the subs are cheaper. Sub to the channel. You get a free, if you got Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month. So give us your Twitch Prime sub. They call it Twitch Prime, whatever. Give us your sub. We all like it when, everyone's doing that. And I had to remind my mom and dad to give us their Twitch Prime sub. Everyone has to do it. Oh, they call it Prime Gaming now? Oh. Whatever it's called. The sentiment still applies. Damn, they made this perfectly. This is like just spicy enough. Like, it's not like, oh, it's killing me, but it's got some kick. Mm. Any shows you're watching currently? I'm rewatching Watchmen, but I really want to see Mr. Robot. And I want to go back and watch Star Trek: The Next Generation. I never saw the whole show. Somebody mentioned Hugo Weaving isn't in The Matrix 4. Yeah, I guess they talked about there was some scheduling thing where they asked him at one point to be in it, but now he's got like, scheduling conflict, we can't do it. But I just feel like, wasn't the statement made on that character? Like, don't get me wrong, Agent Smith is like one of my favorite movie characters ever. And Hugo Weaving's performance as him is so good. But I just feel like I don't know of anyone more conclusively wrapped up than that character in the Matrix trilogy. You know what I mean? I just feel like what more would he need to do? Wasn't the statement said for all the Matrix characters, though? I must disagree. Because even with Neo, Matrix trilogy spoilers, he dies, but they carry his body off into unknown territories, and the Oracle even says, I think it's Sati asks her, like, do you think we'll ever see him again? She goes, what'd she say? I suppose so. I presume so. Either way, she straight up said, we're probably going to see that dude again. Whereas Smith was eradicated. Is Matrix Online canon? See, that's what I'm wondering. Back in the day, they said it was. But who the hell played it? And who the hell remembers it? But they said it would be. And the Wachowskis were co-writing it. And I remember within the first month or two of playing that game, like, Morpheus died. Like, they did... What happened? They did, like, a code bomb or something, and it killed him and all this stuff. And so it's awfully suspicious that he is not in or involved in the new one. So that's making some people think that, like, oh, was that canon? Was that canon after all? But I have a feeling it's something else. I have a feeling it's like a prequel or something where it wouldn't make sense that he'd be in it. You know, I just don't think they would adhere to the Matrix Online canon. You know, best name for the new movie is The Matrix Rebooted. Nah, that sounds kind of cheap to me. I think it's going to be Matrix Resurrection. It seems too easy. Yeah, Matrix 4, Traps Come Alive. Could definitely see that being it. Sean is doing fine, for those concerned about him. Will you watch the Saw movies before the new one comes out with Chris Rock? Yeah, that kind of surprised me, him being the lead of the new one. It's just, like, not who I expected. But, I don't know. I saw the first one, and I was, like, not in... I think there was a second one, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Matrix Reincarnation. Fast and Furious is the best film franchise, but Saw is a strong number 2. No! I honestly don't see a new movie coming out until 2023. Really? I think it'll be sooner than that. I do think you will have a patch where you are going to have a period of time where things weren't being shot. So you'll get, oh, well, it'd be like nothing new for a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be for years. You should watch the Mission Impossible movies after the Fast franchise. That was the next one I was thinking of. Because I had, yeah, there was some, I have the box set here or something like that. Yeah, the recut phase. I think the recut phase is going to happen for a little bit, but then movies will be back. A lot of them are reshooting. I mean, I was shooting an independent thing in LA. They had to like test everyone and do all this stuff, but they made it happen. I mean, production is happening. Hey, please, can you not? Please. No, I did not see Bill and Ted 3 yet. I'm going to try to see it at the drive-in this week. Avengers is in a weird place after Endgame. I agree. Yeah, Mandalorian is shooting in a bubble. I did hear about that. Well, they don't have to go anywhere for production. They've got that awesome 3D virtual space, you know, with the LED or whatever. So they really don't have to go anywhere. If everyone locks down, they're fine. I think that's awesome. Someone's gonna fuck that up though, right? Don't you think someone's gonna like leave the base at night or something and like they're gonna have like a booty call or something and then come back and give everyone COVID? Right? Don't you think that'll happen? Do I think E3 is going to come back? Oh, what was that? What was the thing about E3? Sorry, I was going to respond to it, but I missed it. Oop. I didn't see what you said about E3. I really don't love every company doing their own trickling out of info versus $1 grand a week. Hey, I agree with you. I have never I've never been on the side of get rid of E3. There are a lot of people who are like, we don't need E3, fuck E3. Hey, I personally see the value in one big hype event. You know? One event that altogether raises everyone's excitement. To me, that hype is not there on random Tuesdays. Hey, by the way, we're going to do a new expansion on this game. Oh, cool. Whereas when it's during E3, it's like, yeah, and that, yeah. I just feel like there's a stop. There's a value in everyone being on crack that same week. Like, all the video game stuff. You know, it's like you're elated to hear all this stuff. And I don't know. To me, I've used this before, but like when we do our Black Friday sale, there's a lot of stuff that if we just put it out at a like, I'll be honest, there's certain items, you know, like, oh, this new shirt, you know, even if it's a really cool shirt, if we put it out on a random Tuesday, people would be like, oh, that's a cool shirt. Okay, I might get it, I might not, no big deal. But you know, you put it out on Black Friday, and it's fun because Black Friday is an event, and it's going to be the holidays, and it's like, yeah, dude, you know what? Yeah, this shirt is awesome. You know, I'm not going to just brush it by and go to work. You know, I'm going to get involved in this because there's an event happening, you know, and it's exciting, and we're doing a live stream, and we're doing, you know, it's like, it's a whole thing. Everybody wins. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, yeah, people complain about E3, they'll always tune into it. I agree with you. It's just like award shows. Of course, the ratings on those are dropping more and more, but well, I think Oscars maybe. But, you know, Jeff Keighley does his Game Awards, and that's doing great. Do you think stores will actually do Black Friday deals this year? I mean, it was already all going online. I think it'll just be online. It wouldn't be very responsible to have a big-ass Black Friday blowout sale in store. Even just last week or the week before, Target did within the last week or two, Target did a thing where, yeah, in stores we have a whole installation for Galaxy's Edge. We're gonna have a bunch of our own exclusive items. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You know, it's all tied into Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland and all that. We're gonna have our own section of exclusive stuff. And they did that, and people, of course, rushed it. And I'm like, why are they doing this in a pandemic? Like, why don't you just put all this stuff online? People who are staying home are all mad because they can't get any of the stuff on the Target site. And then stores didn't seem stoked to be there. You know, it was just, I don't know. The whole thing was just like, why are we doing this? Easy Allies do your favorite E3 reactions. Yeah, they do a great job. Okay, guys, dinner is done. I think it might be time. Well, the pad thai is finished. I think it might be time to Ravi drums. I'm going to try this pad see ew because I forgot I also got that. So let me just give that. You know, I'm still a little bit hungry. I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but this is pad see ew with beef. This is like flat, like egg noodles. Is that what they call them? Oh, man. Oh, that's even better. This is even better than the pad thai was. Oh, it's got broccoli in there. Oh. Shouldn't the controller time out by now? No, we're in the middle of playing a game. You have to work on Labor Day? Damn. I might be in the office on Labor Day. I'm not sure. I think I am going to go in and work on a video that I want to finish up. Damn. This is the best pad see ew I've ever had, straight up. Just spicy enough. How's the book coming along? Actually, Meg was just transcribing stuff that Garrett said for the book. Like we got like we've kind of been doing it like how do I say it? Like we got Garrett, like we tape recorded him, going through all these stories, things like that. And then, so we got him recorded doing all that, and now Meg is transcribing it, and it's going to get edited, put in the book. So yeah, just working on it. Oh my god, this seriously, this pad see ew is it's the perfect amount of spicy. Will there be somebody asked if we'll ever get to hear those recordings. I don't know about that, because I feel like it's kind of recorded in a way that would make sense to us, where we know how to put it in the book. You know what I mean? It's not really recorded for public consumption, so I think it's a lot of mistakes and a lot of like, well, wait, go back. I don't know. I don't know if that's like great for public consumption. You know what I mean? Maybe it'd be interesting though. Even the Beatles released their studio tapes. Oh, and your name is Ringo the Lone Rider. Wow. Well, it's appropriate that you letting us know about that. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe. Will you be in a rush to get back to Disneyland when it reopens, or will you wait a while? I'm gonna give it at least a couple weeks, because I want to hear how it's going in terms of the infrastructure. I want to know, if anybody gets infected. I want to know. I would rather lay back and see how it goes for everybody. Have you had the same cleaning lady since she knocked all your figures down? No. So last summer, I think I talked about this on the podcast, in case anybody doesn't know. Last summer, I was like not home. Barely at all. Was it summer or whatever? There was a stretch of time where we were traveling so much, I was not at home. So I thought, well, I'm going to I'll hire someone to clean the place up. And I told them what not to, you don't need to mess with any of the figures, just kind of a couple rooms here, and that's it. Somebody's messaging me. Oh, Uber Eats wants to know how it was. It was good. Anyway, so I hired someone to do it, and they did it while I was gone. I was at D23 Expo, I think, and then They didn't listen to my directions at all, and they attempted to dust all my shelves with figures on them. Please stop. And you could tell they gave up halfway through. They like knocked all the figures over off the shelves. I'm talking like off the shelves onto the ground. I thought somebody broke in. It was all like everything face down, knocked down, and I came home. I seriously thought I had been robbed. I didn't know what was going on. It was like they tried to put some of them back and gave up. Like half of it was half sort of put back, and the rest was just everywhere. And I threw such a fit. I can't remember the last time I was that mad, honestly, because I thought I was broken into, and then once I calmed down, it was just like, oh my god, I don't know when I'll ever have time to set all this stuff back up. I have found time since then. I finally did it. It took almost a year, but no, I hired somebody else, and they were way more professional. I had them do it fairly recently, because it was just getting bad around here. I wanted somebody to help out. Damn, this is good. I'm going to have to wrap this up, though. I'm getting full. I can't eat two big plates like this, so I'm going to probably put a lid on this. Okay. That was exceptional Thai food, man. I can't believe how good that was. And thank you guys so much for being patient. I know we wanted to do, it breaks my heart, we wanted to do a podcast tonight, but it was just not coming together. Well. Damn, that was delicious. Oh, man. Well, this was a great QTE, I agree. Did I find Tao Pai Pai? Yeah, I did. Is someone watching Tenet in the other room? Yeah, it does sound like that, huh? I don't know what's going on. Tao Pai Pai, yes, I found Tao Pai Pai. I set him up. I think I took a picture. I don't know if you could see this. I'll try to show you. But I didn't realize he had a whole giant stand to stand on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, he's standing on a big pink log. And yeah, he comes with like a big stand to go, like it's almost like the wind whooshing by. I don't know how else to describe it. It's amazing. Yeah, Esquire, you nailed it. Imagine any other universe where it was a normal QTE, we could have never gotten Ty Bane. Well, there's Ty Joker and Nice Bane. That's how I want to differentiate. Will you ever be on Stuttering Craig's podcast? Oh, hell yeah. I'd love to. Anytime. As soon as he asks, I'm down. Gaming after eating is dangerous. Gotta rest for a bit. Is that true? Does it, like, it's something bad? Like, you get reflexes or something? Okay. Oh, I'll lay low for a minute, but I do want to play this. I'm not going to wait 20 minutes, but I'll wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to get a cramp. Ryan's a doctor. If he says I'm getting a cramp, I'm not going to do it. Screenshot this and it could go on a shirt. Longest QTE ever on a shirt. Yeah, what do you guys think? Would you want that if we did that? Favorite Sergeant Pepper track? Lots of no's in the chat. Well, at least you guys are honest, because I know a lot of people that would would be like, hell yeah, and then not actually pick it up. I feel like it was like that with the Boss Fish shirt that we did. I had people banging down my door like, make a Boss Fish shirt, and then we did it, and everyone I knew wanted one was like, I'm good. I don't want to wear a shirt of a fish. What was the question before that? You got the Boss Fish shirt. Good call. I love that shirt. You would buy a Sugar Gay shirt? I thought somebody did. That. Was surprised Patreon uses Vimeo for vids as interface in YouTube. Yeah, they do. That's like their own private thing, and so that's what we use for that. But we're having a lot of trouble with it, so we might not do that in the future. I'm not sure yet. You got the mystery shirt. Good call on that. Plans to play Moon on a Switch. Yeah, people were telling me about that. Is that Moon game? Is that by the same people who did Mario RPG? Because someone was trying to tell me something about that, and then I saw visually, I feel like they were a little bit similar in the shots that I saw. Maybe I'm imagining that. Maybe I looked at the wrong game, but I feel like I could sense some of the DNA in there. You guys have to tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, man, but I really wanted to try it. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy too, but I feel like they offered us a free copy of it or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Least favorite Nolan film? Dunkirk didn't really do much for me. I think it's an incredible production. And in terms of filming a movie about that event, who could have done it better? I mean, but I will say, for my cup of tea, that's my least favorite. But it didn't. I couldn't connect to it in a heart to heart kind of way. But seeing it in IMAX and all that shit, it was an experience that I can't. I mean, it was an experience. So I'm glad it exists. Who else would be given a blank check to just film that event? You know what I mean? So I love that it exists, but it's my least favorite. Rocco, you said you avoid alcohol, but have you ever gotten drunk, Rocco? Maybe accidentally? Nope, never been drunk. Yeah, Dunkirk in IMAX was the loudest movie I've ever seen. I agree, Jimmy. It was the loudest movie I'd ever seen. I kind of had my ears plugged. Dark Knight Rises is awful. I disagree. I really like it. It's not perfect. This just in, California governor declares state of emergency in 5 counties. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've been hearing... Now, I wanted to tell you guys, I got, they didn't leave a voicemail, but I got, 10 calls from the power company. I got, 10 calls from the power company, and I think that they're going to roll out blackouts. I really think, because everyone's in juice right now, Tenet was confusing. Needs multiple watches to properly appreciate. I am going to see it multiple times. I'm doing it. That's my plan. But anyway, yeah, I think there might be rolling blackouts. So if this stream abruptly ends, I'm just letting you know that's what happened. If suddenly we just... I'm checking to see if... trying to see if... Oh, going back to the drinking thing. No, I've never been drunk. I just never. It was never an interest of mine. I do what I'm in. My whole life, I've done what I'm interested in, and I do not do what I'm not interested in. So that I never was interested. But I'll try whatever. You know what I mean? I'll try it all. I just don't. I never really got drunk. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I'm looking for the state of emergency stuff, but I'm not really seeing anything. LA County's hottest ever temperature recorded. Wow. Woodland Hills was 121 degrees. Guys, that was in LA. Oh my God. Somebody brought up Interstellar was a great theater experience, but I never had the urge to watch it on TV. You know, Interstellar, I kind of shrugged at when I saw it, but I've seen it at home since, and I've enjoyed it more each time. So I don't think it's his best, but I have liked it more each time. It's a unique experience. 121 degrees. Oh my God. Health impacts will worsen with climate change, is what people are saying. Damn. Oh, and James Woods is trending. What's he saying? Oh, it's just people saying they were blocked. Oh man, you guys, this is crazy. Well, you know, maybe I should wrap this up. Well, no. I want to play the game. We said we are going to play the game. I'll play. I will play as long as I can. I mean, if the power is an issue, so be it. But I'm gonna stick around as long as I can. But that's scary. State of emergency. That is no joke. And like I said, every box that I have that can get a message, I'm talking, you know, my phone, email, phone, whatever. Did I already say phone? No, but I was getting voicemail. Anything that could receive a message, I got a message from the power company that's just like, yo, try not to use much power if you can help it. James Woods got tricked into posting a picture of Chris Benoit on Twitter. What? Anyway, Gavin Newsom declares a state of emergency in Fresno and San Diego counties due to the creek fire. Oh man, San Diego County, really? Oh, no. Let's find out. Let's look it up, guys. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. I'm looking up NBC San Diego. A fast-moving wildfire scorched through San Diego County near Alpine. Here's some photographs of the unforgiving blaze. Oh. Expect rotating blackouts and, telling everyone to conserve energy. My God, this is insane. Oh, guys, what are we gonna do? Fire in San Diego, goodbye. Oh, that's a great idea. Jeremy, can I tweet that out? Do you mind? That was a good one. You're gonna burn in my TV with that game screen. Shit, I didn't even think about that. I got an OLED. I wonder if I did burn in just by having this here all this time. Oh shit, this has been up here for hours. Oh no, this is a new TV. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. What if this robot is on my TV forever? You tweeted me the link? Okay, let's see the link. I am going to... Yeah, Creek Fire. There it is. Thank you, Killer DLS. The declaration will help the state deploy additional resources to assist in fighting the fire. Okay, so they're declaring a state of emergency just so they can get emergency help in fighting the fire. You know what I didn't know until the last couple... Okay, so that's what they're doing. I mean, it's not anything new. They're just fighting this hellacious fire. You know what I didn't know until the other day is that a lot of the frontline firefighters are inmates. Like, they have inmates go to fight fires. And I don't know, maybe other people know how that works. I'm not really sure, but, like, I guess it's... do they get a reduced sentence, or are they just made to do it? Because that sounds kind of crazy. That sounds kind of slavery-ish a little bit, maybe, but I don't know. But don't they get something out of it, or they do get paid shit pay, but no reduced sentence. Oh, they really are. Oh, it is slave labor. Well, okay. Anyway, I didn't know until the other day that once they get out, they can't qualify for firefighting jobs because they have a criminal record. That blew my mind, but I guess something is passing or is about to pass or something where that's going to go away. Did you guys hear about that? Like, something is going to... Like, they're like that won't... Like, if they did it in prison, they'll be able to do it later. You know, saw your message, but I could totally tweet that out. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jeremy004, for that. Maybe I will. I will tweet that later. Thank you. That was very clever. Obviously, I want to use other people's clever ideas. I don't have any of my own. COVID-19 is hitting prisons hard, so less firefighting. Damn, man, that's crazy. Yeah, they're trying to pass a law to get rid of that. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I just couldn't believe that they, if they were a good firefighter, I mean, if they were an asshole, okay, don't give them a job, but if they were a successful firefighter and they can't be one when they get out? Anyway. 11th Amendment allows slave labor if they're prisoners. That is unbelievable. It's too sick with the plague to fight raging firefighters. Oh, man. How is that Hondo figure? It's great. How is your love life? Guys, it's COVID-19. I mean, I can't be risking anything. You know what I mean? I would be, it'd be great, but COVID-19 is the reason. I'm a virgin by choice. How's your Tao Pai Pai fit? Great. Grade 8 figure is the best. Love her. Oh, you're right. I mean, I can't agree. How's the corn? I don't have any corn. You that's not the appropriate place to be asking that. Big UPS virgins. That's not fair. I don't know if you're like a FedEx fan, but that's not cool. UPS works very hard. Did I see they're making a Palpatine Black Series lightsaber? I did, but I'm kind of waiting. I really like the lightsabers that they have at Galaxy's Edge the most, so I'm waiting to see if they get one. You know what I mean? I think I'd rather have that. Okay, boxers or briefs? Gotta go boxers. Gotta let that shit breathe. Okay, well, USPS is amazing. Got package from Canada to Mega 64 PO Box in 4 days. That's impressive because when we send stuff into Canada, I swear it takes longer than any other territory. I'm really not joking. Like, we send stuff to like the Middle East and it gets there in 2 days. And then we send packages to Canada and it's like, customs needs a month to look at this. It's like, oh, cool. I'm dreaming about that Thai food, man. That Thai food was so good. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a long time. My Brotaku shirt. What is this? Sorry, I was gonna mess it. My Brotaku shirt came. It chilled in the same LA facility for 3 weeks. Yeah, I agree. I'm in Calgary and I'm laying on a lot of stuff. Yeah, yeah, that is what happens a lot. Are you going to see Tenet at a local drive-thru? Yep. Yep, I am. Sick tight. Thank you. I mean, people are telling me to play it. Like, well, you just play the game. Guys, check the stats. The viewers are going up. The less I involve myself, the more Twitch approves. So I see no reason to. I mean, the whole point of this game. I think people are missing the point. The whole point of this game is you do what you want when you want. No, let's not talk about Tenet, Ryan. I haven't seen it. I don't want to discuss that. Thank you. I will see it later. Anyway. Tame Impala cover. The less I play, the better. No, I don't know what Tame Impala is. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing no Impala stuff. This part of the game is pretty tough. I was stuck on this QTE for at least 5 hours. Damn, it took you that long? I mean, it's only been 2 for me. You keep in touch with Mitt Romney? Come on, I saw him once at a grocery store. No, it wasn't even at a grocery store, at a gas station. I said the wrong thing. Dune looks sick. Yeah, I hope it's good. Did he show you his binders full of women? No, come on. It was him and his wife. Is Sean stressed IRL? Yes. He's always stressed. Okay, I'm gonna press the button. Let's just do it. We've been wondering about it all night. Let's do it. Ready? Shit, you guys. I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong one. I thought it was... Yeah. Sorry. I pressed the triangle. I didn't mean to. But, now I'm all, spent, because Favorite David Lynch film? Mulholland Drive. Mulholland Drive is the last movie I can think of. I saw it for the first time. I want to say it was around Halloween, like a couple years ago. I think like nothing was going on, or I couldn't make it to. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I was sick, and I was just like, that had just come out on Criterion. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll pick that up and I'll watch it. I didn't know anything about it, and that's the last movie I could think of where I played it, and immediately when it was over, I was like, yep, play that again, and I played it again. Like I just had to watch that again immediately. Mulholland Drive. I think that is the best movie of the 2000s. Do I follow David Lynch's YouTube channel? Yes, I love it. Best thing to happen in 2020 is David Lynch became a YouTuber. Do I like Lost Highway? I haven't seen that one. I think that's one of the only ones I haven't. Did you watch his channel on your phone? Ooh, I did. Hey, I'm telling you, the best thing David Lynch has uploaded on his channel, everyone should go watch The Adventures of Alan R. Best short film he's put on YouTube by far. Don't skip around. Don't skip the intro. Don't flip around in it. Watch it from beginning to end. It's only like 2 minutes. It's so good. My stream is pathetic. Who is Seabuck? underscore WWE fan. Oh, my stream is pathetic? Oh, yeah, I'm sure your WWE pay-per-view was a lot better than this. Really? Let me ask you this. Do your favorite WWE fighters give all the time between attacks? Do they give appropriate time for the other fighter to go get Thai food and have a discussion and go at their own pace? No, they're in a hurry because airtime is expensive and all that stuff. So to me, apples and oranges, that's not even comparable. WWE, they're, oh, punch me, kick you, suck you, whatever. That's not what this is about. This, why the Avengers is better than WWE, is they give you the ample, undivided attention to like, hey, this is about you. You do what you want. You know what I mean? Your name is R.I.P. Alex Trebek. Come on, man. Can I still... What was that? Can you still recite David Banner? What was that? I didn't catch that. I didn't see what you said about David Banner. Can I recite David Banner's play by heart still? What David Banner's play? What is that? I don't know what that is. Do you mean the song that starts David Banner, David Banner? Dun, 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 dun. Rubber Band Man, Mr. Taliban. Dun, 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 dun. Remember Rubber Band Man? Rubber Band Man, Mr. Taliban. That's the one. I just remember Rubber Band Man. Can you give us a review for the South Park game? Yeah. South Park is a series made in 1997 by creators Trey Park and Matt Stone, who... No, I'm not sorry. There might be rolling blackouts. I don't know. Help from Dennis. Who's Dennis? I don't know who that is. After Mega 64 Day, have you guys considered doing more stuff on Twitch? Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff coming soon. Did you like the David Blaine balloon stunt? No, you know what? He ripped off Eric the actor. Go look up Eric the actor balloon stunt. Like, he was supposed to do that stunt. As soon as the little guy dies, David Blaine swoops in like a vulture. I don't know. I'm not down with that. David Blaine should go back to, Barstow Cool coin trick. Did you guys ever see that? I don't remember what it's called, but it's on YouTube. It's called, like, Barstow Cool coin trick. Barstow Cool coin trick. Something like that. Where he does the thing where the coin goes through his hand, and it's to a kid on the street in Barstow, and he does it, and the kid just goes, cool. That's it. Barstow Cool coin trick. It's something like that. Winter Patreon bonuses. I literally have the images sitting there. I was about to post it today, but I wanted to tweak one of them. But it's maybe my favorite Patreon package. We're going to show it in the next day or two, probably, but it's the best. It's something people have been asking for, and I think it's cool. I think it's really, really cool. What movie have I seen the most times? Definitely, without a doubt, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I could say it. I could do... and I'm going to say... and then other than that, maybe like the original Star Wars trilogy, but definitely Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, for sure. If you name a scene, I can just go. Thoughts on Mario 3D All-Stars? I kind of talked about it earlier, and I liked it. I'm down with it. I'm very excited. I know more people reserving that than anything else. Best song in Willy Wonka? Probably, let me think. The best song in Willy Wonka. Pure imagination. With me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. What you see will define explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and do it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. Sing the Oompa Loompa song. Oompa Loompa Doopa-dee-dee. You know it. You just look it up. The Snowpiercer Willy Wonka thing. Yeah, I heard that. The movie theories, I'm kind of like, eh. What do you get from a lot of TV? A pain in the neck and an IQ of 3. Why don't you try simply reading a book? Or could you just not bear to look? You get no, you get no, you get no, you get no, you get no commercials. Oompa Loompa Doopa-dee-da. If we're good manners, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Da-da-da-da, like the da-da-da, Oompa, da-da-da, Oompa Loompa Doopa-dee-doo, da-da. Classic. No, I do not like the Tim Burton, Johnny Depp bullshit. There was no reason to make that. Nailed that story the first time. Terrible. Isn't it weird how the original movie is called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but the focus is Charlie. And they do such a great job developing that character. And then Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp shit, focuses on Willy Wonka, and it's not interesting at all. It's like, yeah, fuck Charlie. Here's Willy Wonka. Here's what he's all about. And it does this ham-fisted thing about family. I don't know. It doesn't work. Willy Wonka is the perfect movie. I really think it's perfect. And some people argue that the I understand, and I used to fast forward it too when I was a kid. Cheer up, Charlie. That song, people skip that part. But you know what? There's so many movies that would just skip that. And isn't it special that movie took a minute to just show a mom sad for her son and how she knows he's the sweetest kid, but the world has just never worked out for him. And even though as a kid you might want to skip it and it's not the most exciting part, I think it's so unique that the movie takes a minute to just share that instead of racing through it. And you don't even get to the Chocolate Factory for an hour in that damn movie, It just adds a texture to that movie. The whole movie is really good at taking its time. It's not in a hurry. It takes its time to just flesh that world out and the feelings out and all that. I don't know. I think that's what makes the movie special. It's not the most exciting part of the movie, but I think it's a good song. And I think I'm glad it's there. I wouldn't want to cut that out. I don't consider that a flaw of the movie. Anyway. Are we going to have Eric on the podcast again? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe sometime. Any inspirations from Willy Wonka and Mega 64? I'm sure that there's been something in there. I'm sure. Somebody mentioned it, but I do think, yeah, I agree, Emsal, with the best parts of Willy Wonka are before they get to the factory. I agree. but I think there's little, I don't know, like Willy Wonka has those moments where it cuts to little vignettes of people trying to get a golden ticket. You know, I'm sure we've been inspired by little moments, little scenes like that. But somebody called it, you know, the E3 scientists, they have all their wacky machines to predict the future. That's very similar to the, you know, they do that in Willy Wonka. They are, you know, they try to predict where the golden tickets are. And
oh
stuff
my
like
God, the screen's still on.
Yeah, well, I was worried that you know, you might want to see what happened. I mean, I just kind of taking my time. I really just don't want to rush through it.
I can tell.
Anyway, state of emergency declared San Diego County, Dominic.
What?
They declared state of emergency because the fire's getting so bad. By declaring that, now they can get emergency help, you know, and all this.
Oh yeah.
But it's bad. It's bad. It hit. Did you hear about L.A.?
No.
They broke their all-time record today. At where was it? What area? Some area of L.A.
I thought it was as hot as Death Valley in some areas.
What was it? Woodland Hills, I think that's what it was. 121. Is that unreal? 121. 111 is oppressive. 111.
I mean, just think of 100 degrees, and then go ahead and add 21 degrees on top of that.
I mean, the difference between 70 degrees and 90 degrees is night and day. Is like, oh my God.
For a second.
What's that?
So get in here for a second.
Oh, yeah.
See my face?
I mean, people want me to hit the next button, but the viewership keeps going up the less I do. So why not take my time? Clearly, people like taking their time. They're, you know, the Twitch numbers reflect that. How are you not worried? I'd be so scared. Well, what can I be worried about? I mean,
it's pretty far away.
The fire is pretty far, but we see the effects of it here. I mean, it looked like hellfire outside, and you could smell it. But,
it does smell like smoke outside.
But I don't think it will come here. Maybe. I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but I think it'll be okay.
See what we wake up to in the morning.
Yeah. Anyway, I agree, Toaster Boy. The fact that this game is so chill really is. People gave this bad reviews, but I just don't get it. Personally, this has been the most chill game I've played in 2020. Anyway. How is your super eyebrow hair doing? I cut it just like a day or two ago. I'd forgotten about it, and I went to the mirror and I was like, what the? And it was like right there. I mean, it was so long. Did I get the Mario sneakers? No, were there Mario sneakers? I did. They did do Duck Hunt themed Vans at one point. I did get those. Least favorite Beatles song? Dr. Robert. Who the hell is Dr. Robert? Give me a drink from your special cup, Dr. Robert. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, hey, what's up, Dr. Robert? Dr. Robert. Who cares? What were the Mario sneakers? Now Dr. Ryan's talking about he missed out on it. I want to know what I missed out on. What Mario sneakers were there?
They were Puma Mario sneakers.
I didn't hear anything about this.
Yeah, they came out like the day after that day.
Are they cool?
They didn't look very cool. They were like 140 bucks.
I got the Matrix shoes. I was good after that. The Beatles fucking suck. LMAO. Okay, I don't know who that is who just said that, but they're going to be... I'm going to be talking to Twitch Terms of Service in a second and see if we can just shut that account down. I did not see the Gremlins documentary. Wasn't Dr. Robert a drug dealer? I don't know. Maybe he was. That's not for me to decide. I just don't want anything to do with Dr. Robert. I want to see a different doctor. Best Beatles solo album. Man, people underrate George Harrison, but man, All Things Must Pass by George Harrison is a powerhouse. But I'm gonna say Paul McCartney, maybe Ram or something, or I don't know, man. There's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good stuff. Mind Games from John Lennon. That's a good one too. Do you even still remember the Sunrise Church store? Absolutely, I remember it. The plan was to make it a Mega 64 episode at some point, so I don't want to say it. It's so funny though because you're not even going to care once we get to it. It's like, all right, that's it. I don't know why we made it something that we can't tell that story. We can't. Are we out of creepy old crypt ideas? No, it's just that we wanted to do it. We always wanted to record it at the places, and we haven't been able to. And so it kind of, I don't know, it kind of burnt us out. But we might do something soon. You seen Cobra Kai show yet? No, but everyone I know loves it. So I better check that out. Favorite cutesy anime or cutsy anime? Those are two very different things. Cutsy, I'm going to say Rurouni Kenshin because he's got that big sword. But then cutesy, I'm going to say, I don't know. Haruhi Suzumiya, is that cutesy? I don't know. All right, guys. I think, what time is it? 8:30. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Do I check my Tumblr anymore? You know what's funny is I look at the questions, I never use it. I feel like no one's really doing Tumblr, but maybe I'll fill some things out on there. All right, guys. I think I'm going to let's resume. Hold on. Yeah. It's I keep thinking it's later at night. Wait, what else is there to talk about at Creepy Old Crypt? Honestly, you should save your Tumblr's a graveyard. No, I did not see Tenet. A Return to Flamewar Theater. No, I don't think we have any plans for that. I think we kind of did everything we could. Tumblr died when the porn left. I really did not know it was used that exclusively for that. How funny. I really was not aware. Until Yahoo announced they weren't going to have it anymore, and then people were like, well, I'm never going here again. It was like, is that what people were using it for? I didn't know that. All my friends had Tumblrs. They were posting porn. Well, is 64-day stuff going out? I know that shorts were held up a bit, but it looks like my 64X stuff is coming first. Yes, all the 64X stuff came out. Like, we got it, and it's shipping. If it hasn't already shipped, it will in the next day. There's a lot. So 64X was like one of the biggest events we ever did in terms of viewership and involvement with everyone, and the merch. Like, we had to make more of everything than we ever anticipated. So, but that's shipping out. That's all good. We just got totally screwed on weeks earlier, or a month earlier, whenever it was. Mega 64 Day, the shorts that we did and the skate decks, those are two things that the skate decks, we don't understand what's going on. Like, they have not, we were supposed to have those. Oh my God. Like, normally the manufacturer that we use for those skate decks is very fast. And for some reason I guess they have limited staff because of the virus, but it still shouldn't be taking this long. So we're waiting on those. If you look, some people did get their skate decks. Some people had them shipped just recently, and it's because we dipped into our personal skate. Like, we all got skate decks when we initially made them, and we took some home. I have them. We all took them. Well, we had people that were waiting so long, and they were like, this is going to be a gift for my friend, and this is going to be whatever, that we actually donated our personal ones and just packed them up and shipped them out. Because we'll get new ones eventually, but I'm really sad about that. I really hate that it took this long. And then the shorts, they were just because of COVID, like, they just weren't manufacturing those shorts as fast as we needed them. And so we've got all the 2XLs have shipped or are shipping right now, and I think it's just small and medium that have not shipped yet. Everything else did. How much weight did you lose on your no-carb diet? Are you still on it? I probably lost 40-something pounds. But I'm not doing it right now. In fact, I ate really bad the last couple weeks because we were kind of like crunching to get a bunch of stuff done. and I was eating very bad the last few weeks, so I really got to stop doing that. But I kept most of it off. I'm not doing it at the same strict level as I was, but I'm still keeping low carb. I'm really not eating bread. I'm not eating a lot of like meat and stuff too. I'm kind of like keeping it to like nuts and seeds and dry cauliflower and shit. The only time I eat kind of bad is when we'll go out for the, I do love food. I love the celebration behind food. And so when we're working and it's like, okay, we filmed all day, let's go to fucking In-N-Out Burger, I'm going to eat In-N-Out Burger. That's what I do, because I really like that. It's hard for me to go like, you guys can have it, I'm going to have this slice of tomato. That's really hard for me to do. I did do it for about a year. I was still refraining from everything. I'm not really doing that now, so, maybe I should, but anyway. Guys, I think we've waited long enough. What do you guys say? Let's continue the game. What you guys want to do it? We've been talking about it this whole time. Here I am talking about health and all these other things. Let's just play the damn game. Shall we do it? Let's just do it. I want to know what happens. I feel like it's time to get the rest of the scene. I think it's time. I've been looking at this long enough. I'm starting to like get antsy. Like, okay, I gotta do it. Let's just do it, shall we? All right, I'm down. It's a holiday weekend. I'm gonna stay up late. Let's play more of the game and actually get somewhere and see what happens next. Because I want you guys to see. Because some people haven't played the Avengers. Maybe they want to know more about it or they want to see it. Let's continue the game, shall we? Let's do it. It's unbelievable to finally be doing this, but here we go. That was awesome. That lived up to everything I hoped it would be. Well, guys, I hope you liked watching. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope it was as good as the podcast was, but thank you guys. It's been an honor to get to do this, and hopefully we'll have more adventures on the next stream. Everyone, take care. Have a good night, and stay safe out there, especially if you're in California. Don't dehydrate or any of that, and stay safe of those fires. And let's shout out to our firefighters out there keeping us safe. All right, guys, take care. Good night.